What if ancient maps knew more than we do? A chart drawn centuries ago shows a frozen continent without ice, Antarctica. Before it was ever discovered, no satellites, no modern tools. So how did they see what we couldn't? Across the world, ancient structures mirror the stars. Cities aligned with constellations too precise to ignore. Legends speak of civilizations lost beneath the ocean, erased without a trace. What if these are not myths, but forgotten history? In 1929, something strange was discovered. Hidden inside an old archive, a forgotten map drawn over 500 years ago. At first, it seemed ordinary until someone looked closer. The map was created by Piri Reis, an Ottoman admiral and cartographer, a man who sailed across unknown waters, collecting knowledge from many sources. But what he drew raised questions. The details were surprisingly accurate. Coastlines drawn with precision, shapes that resemble modern geography. But there was one part that made no sense at all. A landmass appears far to the south, isolated, cold, unfamiliar. Many believe it is Antarctica, but there's a problem. Antarctica wasn't discovered yet. Some claim it shows Antarctica without ice, a version of the continent long buried, a landscape we cannot see today, hidden under kilometers of ice. But how could anyone know that? One theory suggests lost ancient knowledge, civilizations far older than we think, with maps passed down through time, knowledge surviving through fragments. But is there any proof?
Piri Reis himself gave a clue. He used many older maps, some from Arab sailors, some from earlier explorers, even fragments from unknown origins. Scientists see it differently. They argue it's not Antarctica, just a distorted South America, a common mapping error of the time, a coincidence, not a mystery. Early maps were not perfect. Distortions were common. Shapes often stretched or shifted. Directions slightly misunderstood. Reality was still being discovered. Yet something still feels off. The precision is hard to ignore, the timing even harder to explain. Questions remain unanswered, and the map stays silent. What if history is incomplete? What if knowledge was lost, erased over time, forgotten by generations, waiting to be rediscovered? A map that shouldn't exist, a mystery without a clear answer, lost knowledge or simple mistake? The truth is still out there, and we are only beginning to search. Maps reveal what we can see, but what if the real clues lie beyond the Earth? Across ancient civilizations, patterns begin to emerge, not just on land, but written in the stars. And the deeper we look, the stranger it becomes.
In the heart of an ancient land stands a silent city, built thousands of years ago. Massive, precise, unexplained. A place of power and mystery. But this city hides a deeper secret. Every structure carefully positioned, every angle intentionally placed. This was not random construction. It was planned with precision, but aligned to what? To understand it, we must look up, beyond the earth, into the sky, where patterns have existed for millions of years, silent, unchanging, waiting to be noticed. One constellation stands out, Orion, the hunter, recognized across cultures. Its stars form a distinct pattern, a pattern that feels familiar. When we compare the two, something incredible appears. The city mirrors the stars, structure matching constellation. Coincidence or design? Ancient peoples studied the sky with no telescopes, no technology, only observation and time. Yet their knowledge was deep, far deeper than we once believed. The stars were more than lights. They were symbols, stories written across the sky, guides for life and beyond, perhaps even Maps.
Not everyone agrees. Some call it coincidence, patterns created by chance, interpreted after the fact, not intentional design. But how likely is that? Precise alignment by accident, shapes repeating across scales, Earth reflecting the sky. The question remains. Across the world, similar patterns exist. Different cultures, same sky, same fascination, same alignment, as if connected by something greater. Maybe it's not about one city. Maybe it's about perspective, how we see the world, and how we connect it to the cosmos, a forgotten way of thinking. A city aligned with the stars, a mystery still debated. Design or coincidence? We may never know for sure, but the sky still holds its secrets. But they don't hold all the answers, because some mysteries don't lie above. They are hidden beneath the depths of our oceans, and what we haven't found may change everything.
Beneath the surface of our oceans lies a world we barely understand. Vast, dark, unexplored. A place where secrets can disappear without a trace. Some believe a lost continent once existed, a land called Lemuria, said to stretch across vast oceans, home to an unknown civilization, now completely gone. The idea began in the 19th century. Scientists noticed something unusual, similar species across distant lands, as if continents were once connected, but something didn't add up. To explain it, they imagined a bridge, a massive landmass now lost, connecting regions across oceans, a continent swallowed by time, named Lemuria. Stories of lost lands appear everywhere, in myths and ancient traditions, civilizations rising, then vanishing, leaving behind only fragments, echoes of something greater. Some imagine Lemuria is advanced, a civilization beyond its time, knowledge far ahead of others, living in harmony with nature, before everything changed. Then, something happened, a sudden and violent event. Earth shifting beneath the surface, land sinking into the ocean, a civilization erased. Today, the ocean keeps its silence, but sometimes we find hints, structures beneath the waves, shapes that seem intentional, but nothing confirmed. Science offers another explanation. Continents move, slowly over time. Plate tectonics reshaped the Earth. No evidence of a lost continent. Lemuria remains unproven. So what is Lemuria? A real place, lost in time, or a theory born from mystery? A story we want to believe, or a truth we haven't found? We have explored more of space than our own oceans. Depths remain untouched, hidden from human eyes, waiting in silence. Maybe Lemuria never existed, or maybe we just haven't found it. The truth lies somewhere beneath, in places we cannot yet reach, and the story is still unfolding. The world is full of unanswered questions, mysteries hidden in plain sight, some buried in history, others lost in the depths. If you're curious enough to explore the unknown, then stay with us, because this is just the beginning.